Welcome on C Sports TV people. Hope you guys having wonderful, a wonderful Mother's Day. Hope you guys are, doing a lot of stuff for your mothers today, and hope you guys have wish your mother, your mothers, happy Mother's Day today. Um, you know, we're here to do the Reggae Boys work and to, help our teams and our players in Jamaica to fulfill their dream as YouTubers. I think I have a job to, help others and help to encourage football lovers and football players also. Yeah, so people jump on already. Kia Nembard, them over there, over there, over there, over there. What's his comment though? Elbow cough. I don't know. But anyway, so um, waiting on some other persons to join so we can get into the matters. We're going to talk about some under 20 football, and if you see the topic, asking the fans a questions. So I would love the fans to answer that question, that topic question, like thing here. I would love the fans to answer that question. So, before we go ahead, I want you guys to like, subscribe, and share to Unseen Sports. I want to reach 1,000K by the end of this month or maybe more. So I would love you guys to really put in a shift for me and help me out to reach that milestone. Uh, put in the work, um, stuff like that. So there's a lot of things to talk about. A lot of things to talk about with the under 20 team. A lot of fans are really pissed off about the preparation and also the history of our Jamaica football, especially in the grassroots era. A lot of fans are pissed off. I can really understand the disgruntles because preparation is key for anything. Preparation is key for anything. But however, it's hard to really not giving saying stuff and not giving the boys a chance, not believing in them. You understand me, I say? So um, the question for me is on the the title, which means, will you fans give the U20 national men's team your support, your full support, right? Will you, the fans, give the coaches your support? Will you encourage them to go there and do well, right? Will you, you know, continue to send good prayers, good words out there, tell the players that they can do it, they can qualify for us, qualify the team for the World Cup as fans? What's the message you want to put out there to these boys? You understand me? That's the question I want to ask you, the fans. Right? That's the question I want to ask you, the fans. So, one person is on the stream, waiting on more persons to come on, so we can get into the matter. Get into the matter. We can talk about the national under 20 team. We're the peoples. We're the peoples. Fresh card. We're there. You know. Tell you we're there. All of the man them, we're there. Come over for Unseen Sports TV when we talk some football. Let we talk some football, people. All right. Where are the peoples online? We want to start the show. Hey, share the live now. Share the live. Share the live to your friends and your family. We're going to talk about the U20 team, and the question is: will you, the fans, give the boy your full support? Will you encourage them, or will you, say that they won't qualify? Or what's your thought? What would you say to these boys? And you're going to hear from Nancy Sports his opinion on this question also. And you're going to hear some of the good things that I think can really, help them to try and qualify for the under 20 World Cup. Some good things that is going to happen. Um, yeah. So basically, we just have to, give it our best shot and see where we can take, from this competition. Right? 5 person online. You can send the comments in, man. You can just, on and watching and you're not commenting. I want to know who is on who is on the live so we can, start, talking about the topic. Jump on the live, people. Jump on the live. Jump on the live, people. Jump on the live. Let us talk some football. Unseen Sports. Happy Mother's Day to every mother out there, all the good mothers. All the good mothers that stand up to their responsibility. Happy Mother's Day to you all. Yeah. Father's Day come to have a big up the father them way. You know? I really stand up for them kids. Yeah. But today for the mother them. The thing already. People, share the live now. Share the live to your friends or your family. And make them come on. You get what I'm saying? Let them come on. I know Paul Maxwell. Maxwell, yeah. Find out Maxwell. I'm actually at church, good leader at church with mommy. Paul Maxwell, if you want to come on to the live, you just send a message in the chat and I will send you the link and you can come on. You can come on the, chat and let us talk some football. You understand me? You guys can ask me some questions because I have some information I can give you about the under 20 team also. All right. 3 person on the live. 3 person. All right. Them 3 person on the live. Spread the word. Unseen Sports is live now. Spread the word. Share the live to your friends. Put it up on Facebook. Put it up on Instagram. And make some people jump on the live. Do that for me. That's your task. Do that for me. We need to get into the matter, quick and fast. Talk about the football. Talk about the football. Come on, people. Yeah, man. Ayat in the building. It's a military going. It's a military here. What are these people doing at this time? People, I'm just saying out the link to people so they can join the live. We can talk some football. All right, so 4 people on the live. So we're going to start with the 4. We're going to start with the 4. So back to the question. So the question states: are you the fans? No, will you the fans? After Jamaica under 20 team, will you give these boys your full support to qualify for the upcoming under 20 World Cup qualification? Will you give them, your full support? No, I've heard people saying that these boys will not qualify for the under 20 World Cup. I have heard it on YouTube, I've heard it on the road. A lot of people is saying that. No, they have a lot of reasons why they can say that. They have a lot of reasons why they can say that, right? The reason is history, preparation, right? And our lack of, I would say, um, proper coaching, you know, I would say over the years. However, my opinion on the matter is I will not say that these boys can't qualify, right? What I can say though is the preparation time is not the best. It's not the best. It could have, been better, meaning that we could have started even from last year. We know that the competition is coming up. We could have started blooding some of these players with the senior team, getting them, match ready and stuff like that. Encourage the youngsters from the high school we selected to join a Premier League club or get them ourselves into a Premier League club. Get them to even train if they don't want to sign with a Premier League club from early. So that would be my uh, way I would do it as the person who responsible for the under 20 team. Or, understand? But I will not say the boys will not qualify. Why? Because they are a new set of players. They deserve a chance. They deserve the fans, full support, encouragement from the Jamaican diaspora that we are behind you guys. Put in the work. We believe in you that you can succeed. Right? So look at it this way. If I am representing Jamaica and I am playing football out there and the fans before even the competition the fans are saying, we're no good, we're no professional, we're not gonna part, we're not gonna make it to the World Cup. Wasting the time. Preparation, this and that and blah blah blah. Telling all sort of negative to the youngsters. You know? Even the youngsters watching some of these YouTube videos and listen to some of these guys really, 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 really saying those stuffs. I am saying it don't look good. That's just my opinion. It don't look good. But it don't look good enough. But you guys always have a right to talk what is truth, what is facts. It is facts, but it don't look good for these crap of youths in terms of it kind of put down their willingness to perform for us, for the Jamaican fans. You understand me? Negative thoughts, bring a lot of things, and especially these guys are youngsters. Their mind are not developed to condition themselves to a certain negative um, battlefield from the fans. You understand me? So we have to be very careful of how we bring across information out there on these young men because it can affect them. It can affect them, right? It can affect them. They are not big professionals who get paid millions out there, and fans are telling them they're calling them monkey and all different things. They're not those type of players. Yet they are young players. They have emotion and a lot of things flowing through their brain. All right. So Romario Lawrence, big up yourself, Romario Lawrence. Could you just share the live to your friends and get some more persons on the live so we could share the information to you. So Rochester, Devante Campbell, Zimmer's of course, Barkley, Rochester, Zimmer's, Barkley. The keeper impressed me. That's Shamar Hutchinson. Duncan McKenzie impressed me. And the center forward, what's his name again? Wilson from Harborview. He impressed me also. From the local squad. Prince Christie, good centre back. Blake also look good around the back also. Money is man in the building. Yeah, big up yourself, brother. Continue. Yeah, man. Go ahead, the man is man. Talk for the youth, them, you know. See me? I have to give you them a chance because it's not, they are new. They are new. They deserve our our support. You understand me? And I will not just starting Richie, Mr. Sports. Just starting Richard. Just start, man. About 16 minutes now we start, so you can jump on. I send the link in the group so we can jump on and chat. So we just put on the chat so we can come ask questions and stuff. Put on the invite. Copy that. So the link in the group, in the chat. Yeah. Mistake. For real. No. Yeah, Richie. I'm gonna fix it, man. Alright, so. Yeah, man. Share the live, people. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live with your friends. We have some football matters to talk about here. We started, talking about the under 20 team and stuff. And I also give you some information on the matches that will be played with the national senior men's. They are playing Basque Country, they're playing Catalonia, they're playing Uruguay before they go to the Nations League, a league against the big guns in CONCACAF. So, remember, remember that. Remember that, people. All right. So, a lot of people gonna ask, yeah, that's the link. That's the link. If you want to come on, Richie, Romar Lawrence, I just answered your question earlier. So Richie, if you want to come on, then we can talk about it. Anyway, but answer the question. Please explain the reason for the title. Don't the U20s have our support? All right. So I was on YouTube last night and I saw, you know, one of my coworkers really putting out that the under 20 team will not qualify for the the U20s. All right. They will not qualify for the U20s. All right. So you are talking to 100 and odd persons and you're telling them that the U20 and they are really looking and saying the same thing. All right. So that's why I come up with this title as the because I have a different view to it. I don't believe that we should be saying that, but I understand why fans will say it, but I don't believe I would not do it. I will keep it in. I would not do it. That's my opinion. I would rather encourage them, right? I rather encourage them and give them a full support to to maximize their full potential to qualify for the World Cup. And I believe that they can do it. My problem though is that the preparation time is not the best, but we have quality players that can do the job. That's my opinion. We have quality players. I've seen some in our leagues out there, and I've seen some overseas who are coming to be a part of this U20 team. Right. Next question. Unseen, you really think Jamaica can compete with USA, Mexico, Canada, Costa Rica, Honduras, Panama, and Haiti that are better teams than us? Who tell us that Haiti are better team than us? Eh? Last qualification we draw with Mexico, Virgin. Talk to me good. With high school baller. We miss out by a goal difference still, but we draw with Mexico. Right? The under 17 before, we draw with USA. USA beat in a penalty shootout. Talk to me good. When Karen Paris and something they play, we played USA and a penalty shootout we go and they beat in a penalty shootout. We never get to qualify still, but why are you saying like these players at this age is 10 times better than us? I don't understand that. I don't know about Costa Rica, I know about but 80 are better than we, Virgin. Flavor this one, 80 are better than we, brother. I go on all a fresh, then contribute party. Q. What's your stance on the vexed topic of players power? I've come explain that question and I can't understand how still. But they talk about the girl them football thing. NBA crime, emoji. Send the question them, man. Send the question them. Send the question them. So answer. Send the question them. I'm tell you a meeting about what I go on. You understand me? People and jump on live, please to like, subscribe, and share to your friends and family. Happy Mother's Day to all the persons who are here, mothers. Happy Mother's Day to hope you guys tell your mother happy Mother's Day and big up on yourself for joining the live. All right, Jamaica always has my support at any and every level. Yeah, man. I have to make the youth them know say yeah. Ah, we see that at my first. All right, I can. I can say that 80 U20 will beat Jamaica. I don't think we're in 80 groups today, but we're in an 80 group. Yeah. So I think so. You suggest that the JAU20 won't qualify was either clickbait or a likely or realistic call. All right. So by Shawan Pierre is on the stream. Big up Pierre to the building. Brother Pierre. Oh
What
God.
going?
Yeah.
I'm there, so. Hold on, let me turn on
Hold
my
on.
TV. I don't want to lock off the stream. So, yeah, dude.
Yeah, watch football.
I was sitting watching
Where you go? Where you go? Where you go?
two love my side there, city there, so.
I win that one, man. I don't think you're going to win, no?
We don't win it yet, still have a couple games left.
Okay.
Goal. Goal. Ref. Alright. Alright, so.
I'm gonna turn it
Yeah.
down. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more. So kind of low,
The one. Hold on there.
low. Just agree.
Alright, that better.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I'm
alright.
beeping though. I'm beeping. I go on somewhere around now. Also,
Yeah, man, microwave that a while ago, man.
I top food. I'm on in a virgin. Cook some nice food. They tell their mother, happy Mother's Day.
Mother password, dog.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah, man, that good, man.
Or the father have to tell happy Father's Day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
But you
yeah.
know, so may I say 30 still, so everything good.
Yeah, man. So,
All,
Sharon, we have to set to the topic though. The topic I'm gonna put up.
all right. So we think, me I have this issue where you make it seem as if Jamaicans do support. But if we not support the under 20 side, we wouldn't have talk about them. I just
right?
we attack realist. I just think yeah misinterpreted of people and I say we're not bashing. What we are just say is that comparing to other nations, it's obvious say yo we're lacking and we can't be pretending like it's all right to just be doing this every single time, bro. All right, yesterday I'm go up on IG. You know, say US are play one tournament right now,
Right.
so them basically have them squad already, everything developed, and now them are built together. Why we still a look for players a month before a tournament? And it mean that every single thing what we do is like we lack it. So that I just that we the fans are realizing.
You,
So
you know, one
so
of the things is, even if we did have 23 local based players, which is much easier to get, and you understand me, you're gonna have the overseas players who cannot come to Jamaica to train because of their leagues and their clubs are not going to release them. So what's the plan B? You cannot blame the coaches and the JFF for that.
no, you have to put some from a blame to them because the team has not
Oh,
been organized as yet.
oh,
We
for this
still do
for the overseas
no
players not to come?
no unseen. All right. Most of the members of this is an under 20 tournament. This is in the national team. All right. Most of these players they're playing in the youth. They're not playing for the senior teams of these particular clubs.
Yeah, but the clubs are not sending them.
We don't know because we never ask.
That's what we hear. That's what I hear.
Who will tell you that? Because I guarantee you, say, if somebody, let's say somebody I play for Man United Premier League, and Premier League 2 season done. That's
Man
easy that.
United.
No,
Okay.
man, I say somebody playing at England. The Premier League 2 season finish. All junior competitions are finished. All of them done.
No,
Done.
no.
Done.
All right. In Germany, you have the German Bundesliga under 20 going on right now with a certain player supposed to come and he can't come until the league finish.
All right, we get it advice.
Yeah,
But
that's what I
let's
mean.
yeah, me know that thing
The
about.
Portugal youth supposed to come in the division two of Portugal team and him a play in the under 20 competition. Him supposed to come. Him can't come.
All right. All right. So understand that. All right. But why is it that we have training camps just are going on now?
All right, that's where we can blame because them solely they put all the interest on the senior national team and that World Cup qualification. Now, what I said before on this life is that I would have started a long time to blood the youths and in and getting them to practice with the senior, with the Ravel Morrison and those players from early out. You understand me? That's
All
what I
right.
would do.
All right. I don't know. All right. This is something. Come tell you, say, I follow football. I mean, I just really. Well, Jared, did you mean it yesterday when Jesus, that one player from the JPL, is at a. What? I don't understand. Crazy out of TV. Repeat that. Type over that for me. Do me, I beg you. I don't
All
understand.
right, so you really believe say 80 can beat Jamaica under 20, 80 and
I don't know 80 team. I don't know 80
a man I
team.
say yo, I can tell
Maybe,
you that 80 can beat Jamaica under 20
maybe,
team.
maybe him see 80 team. We don't know.
Or you match up at 80 team with a Jamaica team, Virgin.
Unseen, we don't know because you don't see the man them team.
No, if you go by history, I can't match him up with you, brother. Them the
But you
all
can't
different.
use history. 'Cause if you use history, then Man United is a better team than City
Right.
then.
So yeah, I use history with the under 20 team now for them not qualifying.
Oh,
A lot of people using that for their
no,
excuse.
people are used where they must see because
No.
unseen,
Listen.
all of the team, all the
All
team
right.
them had,
So me up on a live last night a comment, right? On Ryan
yeah.
FC. Ryan FC. And me can all right. Me no want me not sure exactly what was the topic, but if me interpret right, it basically I said to me say the under 20 team now qualify for the World Cup.
I know the reason why he said that.
Right? No, but listen, if you're right that on the all right, may I look on the context with this. A youngster in the under 20 national team going on YouTube and reading that um and reading that topic. Now him see 100 or 200 people on the live, right? Saying that him now go qualify for the under 20 World Cup. You as a young youth, where your brain has to develop yet to understand a certain type of pressure and them type of thing there. The football come with and fans. How you that behave? How you that think? What you that think?
Me personally, with that interest, I try to make people wrong. But all right, I'm gonna defend Ryan in some sense. Probably Ryan used the wrong words, but I know what Ryan mean, and I all know everybody, most people understand what Ryan mean. It's just pertaining to preparations, and that answer that is the only thing why people are
No,
selecting.
but
I
prepare.
just
No, but people start use history on
all
the
right,
live
all right,
also.
all right. Me I gonna tell you what me think, right? Because I don't know what me think what mean, but me about what me think it mean. Pertaining to preparations. We're not preparing. We always wait till the last minute for prepare. Then when we go into tour, unseen, all our other competition, they are literally having they're actually in tournaments playing matches with other regions, and we're still playing against JPL clubs. That's the point where we are trying making. We don't have a final squad, so we're not saying that we wouldn't want. Of course, we all want them to do it.
But you remember one year we qualified for the World Cup and we were playing a lot of practice games against Premier League clubs when the league was not even semi-professional.
Brother. So yeah, just use a one-time
No,
situation.
man, I use that one
All
time and
right,
I say yeah,
all
it's
right.
possible.
All right, how much times have we not
But the
qualified for the
league,
World
the
Cup?
league improved now, and you can see the league improve. If you not see the Premier League improve now, you know where you watch.
Compared to when?
Compared to a couple of years ago, the
Couple
league,
years ago, like
yeah.
from both the
All right,
the
the last the league, all right, the league then before now is not the league now. The intensity kind of different now. The league are play on better surface. We see the games more faster. The game more faster. We see players, skilled players, use up speed and anything. You understand what
all
I say?
right leader. Apparently, what we hear is that Fuzzy won't be traveling with Waterhouse to the Caribbean Championship. I don't know how true it is. To me, that's madness. Because if you're the head coach for one club and your club is going to be playing an international tournament,
Leader, the link there, no leader. The link there,
it,
you can
it,
join if you're free, no leader.
So yeah, so what me I say now and seeing, I don't want it to make it feel as if though people are saying that we're outright not going to qualify because them not have no belief in the team. It's just based on what people are seeing. As I'm saying, no, Ansi, look on it. We're still selecting our squad. All of our other competition, they're literally playing. Them have them squad already. They're playing competitive. You know how much US give Belgium yesterday?
Oh,
4-love.
Belgium 120?
Yeah,
Okay.
4-love them give Belgium yesterday. 4-love. And Belgium is the team we will all say, yo, when it comes to development, they are one of the best. And if a US team is going to be giving them 4, people, this is where me I go get MLS praise with now. People will always say, yo, them are playing at MLS Academy. There's one thing about MLS Academies, they're actual academies because they're developing their players. They're in a very professional manner. So the players, them, they do attend regular school, but it's not like the money cup where they're going to blight a child future by saying that, hey, if you're not having education, this not gonna work. No, them understand so this child might have a particular talent. So they're working with these kids every single day from them young. So them not have no break. So they're practicing their craft, they're perfecting everything what them can do. So once they reach a particular level, when you look on the game yesterday, because they are trying to watch like a portion of the game, but through some restrictions, that US team is very dangerous. Quick passing, and that I one thing I try to figure out. We always say we're fast. Yeah, but every time we play against the countries that we consider not fast, them always are outrun us. So I them think that we need to really look into unseen. We keep on to do the same thing every cycle. Every cycle for every one of the teams them is the same thing what happened. The only team that did normally have organization was the reggae girls. And now that are that is being disrupted now. So I just reality we look can I say if it
No,
happen,
but if you can, you see, it depends on how you're right, the topic, You understand what I say? If we put it out here that preparation can cause us not to qualify, a different ball game, that not true.
yeah.
Not true. But when you put and say Reggae Boys under 20 will not qualify for the national 20 World Cup, for the World Cup. How that sound to
As I say,
you?
probably I don't
So
know
you tell
if
me
they
I say,
think, but probably use the wrong words. Probably use the wrong word and use the wrong context. Or probably even mean what you mean.
You get what I say?
Because
So,
probably mean for say, yo, we see this happen before. We see it happen with the senior team.
and then me say, me type and me say, I believe that under 20s have a chance to qualify for the World Cup. So
Everybody have a chance.
no, the reply was me need to get rice water and wash my eyes. Because we
No,
can't.
that's again that
You
goes
get
to
what I
what
say?
media say. Everybody is seeing something, and you're just keeping positive because you have a
No,
belief.
no,
You have a
it's
belief.
not. It's not really. I think on a youth mindset now, where certain things can damage a youth. You understand me? I say we have to, fully back behind them, fully back them
All right,
as a
you know.
fans.
All right,
That's
Ansi,
the
me I
way
go
me I
tell you
come
this.
with.
Me I go tell you this so hard. Me can't say for everybody, but everybody back the under 20 team. Everybody with me know they
Right
back
now,
the under. I'm gonna tell you why.
this one we are
Yeah,
fixed right
people
now.
back them. People
People are
back
back
them.
them now.
People want them to win.
All
Unseen,
right.
you're just misinterpreting what people are saying. That's all
I'm
me I
not
say to you.
misinterpreting it because my ears clean and my eye them good.
No, hold on, listen. There's a thing when you have to just listen, you just really.
You see,
You see,
listen.
if the people are never interested, you wouldn't have 100 people on the live. Me, I tell you that.
No man, people interested. We have a lot of people who are not far rigid and them still find
No,
the
you're
same.
not here where I say unseen. Just take it up. I'm gonna say I said it on something there on IMAX channel last night. The persons were always here. People said like we're not gonna qualify. We don't believe in our chances. Them always make it seem as if we're saying that we don't believe in a Jamaican football. We're just talking facts and reality. It's just that the players in which these persons are seeing, they don't think that these players are up to the standard compared to our competition. So, in order for us to try to avoid us going into a competition to get embarrassed, the persons then would just prefer to have. If we have the possibility of having worthy professionals
Mm.
playing, good goal, my side, true love, yeah. If we have worthy professionals available to us, but we're still having training camp for school kids. Remember, these professionals they're going to be playing on a regular basis. Football is their main hobby. Football is their main thing.
Mm.
It's not to get 10, 15 subjects.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a question. So this under 20 team is going to be the only under 20 team that is professionalized. Majority of the players are professionalized.
Yeah, because we're trying to reach to a state where things will be better.
So you don't feel like they are going to play better football.
No, because the games I'm gonna watch with some of the players, the simple fundamentals are lacking. We play slow. Until we are control the ball, we have to take 2, 3 touches sometimes for control ball. That doesn't work in modern football.
Yeah, but do you think that it's unfair to start judge them now based on that because the team is not really put together?
No, unseen. If you're watching games and you
I'm
see
just
that the
asking you now.
players, no, but
Yes
that's what
or
I
no?
say. If it's unfair to judge them, no.
No, and the team is not selected. The cream of the crop is not here to fuse together, and they haven't played a practice match yet together. The team that is going to play the
All right.
competition.
In that particular question, no, it isn't. It isn't fair. But
Nice.
weren't we? You were one of the persons who were complaining about chemistry with the senior team, right?
Right.
So what chemistry would the team have if they're only together
Ah,
for
that,
like a
that
couple
that
of weeks?
yeah, that is my problem now. I agree with you upon that. Is the time period.
So that's what everybody else is saying. Why them don't believe it and see that? May I tell you that's what people believe.
No, not alone. People are saying the youth them not yet up to par with none of the man them that we're gonna play against the Conga Cup.
Because our local players are not those are the players that the people must see know.
You get what I say?
The man
And
them not bashing they're not bashing the overseas
if
players in all right, and
no, no,
see.
we're not bash nobody.
All right.
Them not bash nobody. But this is what me I say, and this is what me hear. Right, Pierre? This is what me hear. All right. Our players is not good enough to overpower the other teams such as Honduras, Haiti, Mexico, USA. Our youths are not good enough to match up to them or to outpower them or to play better than them.
All right. So I watched the
Nice.
game yesterday, the Costa Rica game. The tournament that the Central American teams had.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the way those teams are playing, I think they're going to run around our players.
Okay, that's your opinion.
My opinion.
Right, right, right.
I know US some because I said there's this tournament that is held every year. It's called the Toulon tournament. I don't know if you know it in France.
Mm-hmm.
Mexico is always a dominant team in that competition. Always a dominant, and the
Right.
competition that has
So,
Brazil, France.
want to ask you a question. Did Mexico enter that team the last or under 20 championship? Enter
What
that
do you mean?
competition?
The
For
Toulon?
yes.
Yeah, and England beat them in
All
the
right. So, I ask you a
finals.
question. And the same Jamaican team whenever with semi-professional player draw with them 2-2.
Yeah, but we
Good.
never qualify, and where are
No,
those
miss,
players
no,
now?
I'm not talking about qualification, not that. I'm talking about because we understand so the team need chemistry to play. We both agree on that. I'm just matching up
All
our
right,
players with
all
them.
right. Seeing that we are going to say that then,
Right.
if a team is highly superior than a next team, you would consider that team to really overpower that team in a game, right?
Right. So that's the
All
point
right,
I try to
all
make.
right. In a, I think a 2001 or 2000 after Brazil. I don't remember which year Jamaica had played Brazil in a friendly in England. I don't know if you remember that game where Brazil only beat us by 1 goal to nil due to Roberto Carlos' beauty. I don't know if you remember that game.
And see, all right,
Eh?
people might ask me some bad question. I'm not going to
No,
so. Say it again, come never hear you.
when Jamaica had played Brazil, the last time we played Brazil senior team when they had Ronaldo, Rivaldo, all of those guys, them only beat with 1-0 due to Roberto Carlos stunner, right? I don't know if you know that game.
Uh, no, no.
Yeah, that game was played in London. I can't remember the exact. I think it's 04 or something. But the Brazil, it was the Brazil legit senior. When I said senior, Ronaldo, all of them. So if we're going to be using a one game for say, all right then, that Jamaica team must have been great then for Brazil all to beat to 1-0. And it's not like say we never had chances. We had chances.
Right.
Based off the motive that we just used a while ago stating that
No,
we
but
drew with that Mexico team.
no, what me I say another competition in Jamaica, building up to that Mexico team, we played consistent and good football with the semi-professional players. That's what I'm saying. But my
Yeah,
point is, my point is not wide open. It's a particular thing I'm talking about where people are saying our player is not good enough to
they're
match
not
up,
good enough. I don't think they
right?
are good
And
enough.
I'm saying based on history, that is not,
All
that is
right,
not the
all right,
case.
Unseen, hold on. If you are coaching somebody and they reach the age of 19 and that person has difficulty passing, controlling, heading,
So what are you
would
saying?
no hold on. No.
Hmm.
You're a coach of that individual, no? And that person reaches the age of 18, 19, and that person still has difficulties passing, controlling, shooting the ball properly. How would you as a coach feel? Would you feel pleased with that, or would you feel as if that person is making you feel as if you're not a good coach?
At that age, you can't help on my team, Virgin.
So that's the thing what everybody else has say.
Yeah, but them Pierce can pass the ball good. Duncan
Pearson
McKenzie
is
can
what,
pass the ball good.
but hold on this. So why when we are watch them in the games,
You
the
watch you
man
watch you watch the game on my channel. You watch the last 30 minutes because that's what we can show you in the last 30.
no, I
Can
never
show
watched
you.
the game part, but I was watching on everybody else. And when you look at it, the controlling is poor. Me not go hide and talk and see. It's not the senior team, it's not the junior team only. We see it in the senior team as well.
Oh, okay.
The controlling is poor, passing is poor, all of that is poor. So that's what everybody else is seeing and seeing.
All right.
We don't,
When these players are playing for their clubs, them look good in their club, Devante
yeah,
Campbell look good for Mount Pleasant.
yeah, but
Um,
who is their
Pearson look good.
competition?
But
But
what's
if
the
the
problem?
competition, hold on, if their competition is on the same level or below them, they are going to look good in an.
What I'm no, but what may I say here is that it's because of the problem is lack of time to prepare. Look, the time to prepare is limited. That is the problem. Forget sharp with everybody together. You get what I'm saying? Sharp with your Premier League team is different from sharp with your age group players. You get what I'm saying? So they need time, and that is my problem. The time is short. But I don't believe in the fact that our players is not good enough to match with the other players.
No,
I
so
don't
all right.
believe that.
So in your fear assessment, because I can't change your opinion. In
Mm.
your fear assessment, you believe our 19, 18, 17 year olds are as good as those that from the region, from our competitors? You think
Right.
are on
Them
par with
can
them?
them can match up and them can beat them. That I believe in.
All right. Have you watched the US under 20 games? Have you watched the competitions? Have you seen any of the competition play?
I was looking at Honduras team. I think last night,
And you said that we are
and
on par with them.
Honduras is in our group. I believe that we can beat them. That's my honest
All right.
opinion.
No, as I'm saying, it's just your opinion. We can't say nothing
All
about
right.
it. So
Large up unseen. Shavan. Did the selectors already name the squad for the Catalonia and the Basque country?
no, they
Yeah,
haven't.
man. Email running up. Email run the word. The team pick already, man. But you know
Oh,
really
we
out
just not
fully
see
yet.
it.
Yeah, but me have some names can tell them. See, I'm run them. I have some names too.
No, man, me not have nothing, man. I mean, if you're not supposed to, don't do it. Come on, I get yourself in a problem with nobody.
No, JFF never tell me nothing. I hear from a different source, birds.
All right then.
Birds. But all right, so we can run it then for Light O'Connor. Yeah, so man like Speedy, the Jet. You don't know who that from on it. Don't play around. Anyways, no Cephas, the man who just come from Europe, you know, mash up him knee and him do him surgery and him get better and now in the Premier League. Peter McGregor,
So that is the game for the Catalonia game.
Catalonia and the Basque country,
All right.
right?
Yeah.
Man, where people always a call for myself too for coming at the team, right? And them same league not so up to par, but him a that star it up, you know who that Kareem Boris,
All right. Who else? All right. Those are the only names I have.
Cardell Bimbo,
I think him deserve him because I think he has been the best player in the league so far to me.
man from Mount Pleasant, Jamal Toopy. The next one from Mount Pleasant, his name is Daniel Green, the Hulk.
I saying that is for the Basque country game and the Catalonia
Yeah,
game.
yeah. Who is the panelist again? Dema Rose. Who is the panelist again? Amal Knight. Atkinson. Who is the panelist again? King. Oh, King, am I boy already? Who is the panelist again? Uh, Name him again. What keeper name for the second stream keeper for Cavaliers name?
Jadine.
Jaden White. So them I remember. When we go along, we remember more, but I remember all of them.
So is the squad a mix of local based players and overseas based players?
Yeah, most mix. Because they have a person supposed to get in debut. But I remember my name left on military going on, Instagram. I'm supposed to get in debut, so I don't know what going. Anyway, we'll move on. Brother, most if not all the players them locally from schoolboy football, the ball of them should have been training together even twice per week. Yeah man, I agree with you, Romaro Lawrence. I agree with all of that one I say. Just as say, saying constructing a sentence like the boys will not be qualified for the under. It's kind of demoralize youths because youths minds are not developed to accept certain things at the age they are at now. So you have to be careful as persons putting out information. That's what I'm saying. That's my opinion. All right, that's my fair opinion. I understand there's a lot of factors that you guys can use to say we're not going to qualify, but I'm saying use it specifically. You understand me? Yeah. Words is very important. Use the proper words. You understand? Hail up Prince, hush and don't cry forever, beloved Liverpool, God ever standing by preparation. Time seems shockingly poor. U20s, how seriously are they taking in JA? Yeah, that's the thing. Me feel like say if them did start with the national the last window, start prepare them from the last window that Mr. Peart.
Yeah.
We are there far ahead now. I mean, them would have barely picked them team and they want to start wait for the money for fit the puzzle from overseas, not true.
Yeah, that's true still, but my
That's my
issue is
opinion.
that my issue is that the squad not pick it.
Yeah, that's my issue too.
Because we can't do trials right now. Um it's just as a man says still, my honest opinion, I don't think based off what I see so far, what I've seen in the camp, the speed at how we are playing,
Shawan,
I
somebody
think
asked that question.
what that
Shawan, did you meet yesterday when Jesus that
oh
not
when I said
one
that
player
one
from
player from the JPL is at the MLS
MLS
level.
level?
Mm, yeah, probably one. Um, my boy there from one place. Don't be holding. What name again?
Maria,
Oh, yeah,
Peter.
Peter McGregor. Yeah, I think Peter is at a level where I don't think I think him bigger than the JPL. You can see it. You can
You
actually
see,
see it.
in
You can
movement
see it.
off the ball,
Exactly.
in technique improve,
Exactly. You can see
in
that.
control, in movement and everything, But in get some lick though, every minute him drop on the field and kick him left, right, and center.
Yeah, because I saw that a
Me
Jamaica
no know, me no know how him
dirty
no
that
mash
a,
up.
that a Jamaica dirty
And the
dirty
referee them
footballing
nah
community.
protect referee nah protect
That
the player them in the Virgin.
that is the next thing I'm gonna like with Jamaican football. The
You know say
referee
the
them.
referee we are talk about league have to improve. The referee have to improve first.
Yeah, the referee them. No, but alright. Remember one time I watch one on Monday Night Football that I went red stripe the in a league, they control the league, and remember like I think it was Waterhouse. I think I on it, and I think one of the Waterhouse man them. Remember who tackle who, but the brother go in. You know them wild swing there, as what you would call it, the Damian Low swing,
Mm.
and the man going with him and box the youth cross him face, And you know,
You
so
see,
the referee not even give the man a card, no
you,
card, no give. And I was like, bro, like, yeah, referee. Oh, you know, see that
you know
all
see
them
the
thing that
the one where the man push the youth in the dugout.
all them thing that them thing they are, and the referee them make because we
You
have
see the
this
referee there?
mentality.
You see the referee there for me though? The referee there for me is not up to par. I mean not care nobody wants it. Him not up to par.
No,
Him
unseen. You see the whole dirty culture we have at
him
Jamaica,
not up to par.
the wild game. You're right, I saw Damien Lowe grew up, the harsh tackle him, for try hurt your opponent,
The leader who will be doing the work of coach. Waterhouse will be away for 2 weeks in Dominican Republic. Leader,
Them
you know it
already.
more than me, no. You know no more than me, no, leader. So I know you ask me that question there. Them have Daniel Bent, them have an ex-assistant coach.
No, but
So,
unseen,
so
me here say them not, me here say Fosu say not go.
no, I'm saying Waterhouse have Daniel Bent,
Oh,
and they have an ex-assistant coach, and they have their managers and stuff will go with the team. But Fuzzy will stay, and he will work with his beloved country team, which is the under 20. And I
King
applaud him for that. I
see
applaud him for
Fosu,
that.
baby boy.
I applaud him for that, brother. Yeah, man. When you said, all right, Lloyd, the leader, please appraise us. Who will be that interim coach while Fuzzy is away? I ask because I see you and someone who is privy to the inner works.
Mm.
CC, leader, assistant, coach. Wow. Big up, leader. You get assistant coach Waterhouse. Mine speed running by Richie Sports. Please update us with the qualification process. JA under 20s have to face Honduras, Costa Rica, Antigua, Barbuda. Is it two to go through? Should we go through? Normally, no one go through. How much in the group? One, two, three, 4 teams. I wanna go through, man. That's all.
One I go through, that wouldn't fear.
We have to find out that. As we're not sure. Right? So please don't quote me on that, people. I don't sure. I'm not sure. Man can't reach under 20 level and they can't control and technique questionable. Yeah, what am I doing in a national team if you can't control ball at 19-year-old player? You must can find in 10, 12 boy in a Jamaica who can control and pass the ball at
Yeah,
that
but
level.
how many? But me tell you, unseen. Me watch JPL games, and me see majority of the players them in the JPL I would say majority. I don't mean a small. As a majority mean, majority of them cannot control the ball properly. Them have to take 2, 3 touch before them control. Them play slow. Them weak for one. So that's everything where everybody are look upon, you know. So I just
Who
all
is
of that.
there? Who is here? Who is here? The leader
I'm
himself.
Mr. Leader.
Paul Maxwell, people, welcome Paul Maxwell to Unseen Sports TV. Please to like, subscribe, and share to the channel. Spread the live around. And with no further ado, I will let the leader talk. Turn back your thing on skip, my man. Where you going, son?
Hold on there, man. Yeah, man. Good now.
Yeah.
Good now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Anyway, we're not stay too long still, because a Sunday and Mother's Day and thing, you know. Anyway, the basic thing that I came as off a little bit, so I don't know if you're commenting on the last 10 minutes. But what I was mentioning, right, is that I think right now it's time that we examine what we're going to do, because at this stage, the national under 20 coach, right? When I ask the question, I know the answer already, you know, right? But a lot of people might not know how long he's going to be away for, right? Because the Waterhouse team and the Cavalier team, I think, they're going to leave together, right? I think it's a private plane that both of them are it's a charter, and they are both going to come back together. So if one of the teams, I don't know if you know that the league is going to go on for almost 2 weeks. So
right.
if one team still has not qualified and is in the secondary pool to qualify, the other team has to stay till both teams are ready. It's budgeted for already, you know. But the problem is the coach. That's the thing. He's not going to be here. So I'm going to ask.
Hold on, Leader. Well, I heard from great sources that he won't be traveling with the team to the tournament. He will be staying in Jamaica.
Well, that's good. Well, that is good then.
So, leader, you never hear that?
No, I didn't hear that, because up to a certain time, I was supposed to have been going with the team.
Oh, okay.
So since that has changed, that's good then.
No, if he had an assistant already I'll tell you the problem. We have an assistant for the other team.
All of them have assistants, you know. It just depends how much. Look here. What we have to realize, you know, you see most of the national coaches, anywhere you go, they don't really give the assistant much to do, you know. The final thing comes down to them, you know. If you think about it, way back when Simoes was here, his assistant was Carl Brown. Carl Brown really didn't do much, right? When I think Schaefer made a little bit of difference when he had his assistant, right, working with him and so on. But Tapper Whitmore, same thing. It was basically Tapper. So the national coach, right? Basically, it's him. So the assistant doesn't really do very much. There's a lot of people who don't realize that. They can suggest, but they can't insist.
Question, leader. How much team qualify out of the group in the under 20? 2?
For the under 20?
Yeah. How much come out of the group? 2 or 1?
As far as I know, you have to reach the semifinals.
No, I mean, how many come out of the group? So Jamaica in group with Honduras, Costa Rica, and Antigua and Barbuda. So how much come out of the group?
2 plus 1. The third, still have. If you don't come in the top 2, you can still qualify, through third. It's the fourth place that is automatically eliminated.
Okay.
So, coming out of the group, look here, Jamaica won't have any problem coming out of the group. I'll guarantee that. I've never seen it for quite a while where Jamaica's U teams have not come out of the various groups. That's the least of a problem. The biggest problem has always been the final.
The last under 20 competition was different, right? Was formatted different.
The format, was slightly different. But look here, hold on. It's a similar format in a way that they're using now anyway, It's similar. But as I said, how they're doing it now with almost everybody being at one local, it works. I don't see a problem with it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what's your thought? What's your thought? Would you say that the boys will not qualify for the under 20 team? For the under
Okay, I
20 World
made
Cup?
my comment on that some time ago on another show, and the host them start take me on for the comment that I made. So I will just reserve my comments
No,
for
maybe
now.
may have the same comment there. Maybe may have the same comment, so me never take
As I
your
said, let me tell you what I would do. Okay, let me answer it this way. If I was the coach or I was in charge of the technical committee, what I would do is have at least 6 players in this squad here, right? That are eligible for the next under 20, at least a minimum of 6, if not more. That's what I personally would do. So out of 23 players, I want to see at least 6 of our best players that are 17 this year to be in that squad. Because to be honest, a 17-year-old really not going to make a very great difference in a youth level competition against 19-year-olds, not a very great difference, right? But they are an investment. So what I personally would do is invest more in those, because to be honest, I know what I expect, but the best thing that we can get out of it, in my opinion, is to make sure that as many 17-year-olds are involved and are ready for the next one, which I think we will do very, very, very well in, because we're going to have a number of players that have been playing maybe 2, 3, 4 years of Premier League. We're going to have players coming from abroad. It's going to be awesome. The next one. But this one, I reserve my comments on that. Yeah, man, Nancy, that's it. Not hearing nobody.
Mr. Leader, you hearing me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Based off what you just said a while ago, I'm going to try to interpret that. To me, it sounds as if you're not so hopeful with this particular bunch, that you just want to have the team go out and prepare for the next time around. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You can correct me. But based off your comments a while ago, it seems as if you're stating that, hey, we should have 6 persons from who can play next time around, so we can give them the opportunity, give them the experience. To me, that's what it sounds like. If I'm wrong, you can just say I'm wrong.
Okay, let me help you out with it. What I would do is I would have the best, say, 15 players in there, right? I think we're allowed 23, right? 15, 16 players, right? And then after that, so that's 11 starting players, that this is their last year, 4 reserve players that will, are also in there of the same age, this is their last year, whatever, right? And then the balance would be 17-year-olds. If I play 17 this year, they can play in the next qualifier. So when I look at that, I think it's good for us going that way, because to be honest, I don't believe in having my hopes of the team. If we have a very good 16, the other players, we should invest with those. So any chances we have, just in case, because the last under 20, people didn't expect them to reach as far as they did. But if you look at the matches that they played, they basically played a core of about 15 or so players. You don't really change much, right? So in my opinion, I would pick out the best 16. Then the rest of them has to be players who can qualify.
Leader, like I can get a phone call, man, your phone freeze up. Um,
Yeah,
run
man.
through some, run through some comment. Ian Campbell, morning, people. Good morning, sir.
Anyway,
No,
unseen.
yeah, you're gone.
Unseen.
Yes.
I'm going to chip out for a while. If your show not finished, I'm going to come in back, because I have this overseas call I try breaking and all, yeah?
All right, boss.
Yeah, man.
Great
Very
thing.
important. I must waiting on.
Great
So
thing,
if
boss.
I can come join you back in the next 15, so 20, I'll rejoin, yeah?
You know, don't talk for
Okay.
now, man. Next 30 minutes before you come back. All right. All right, my boss. Yeah. So no, they are not good enough. It's very obvious. If Brazil had luck on their side, we would have been beaten by 10. Oh God. Richard, Honduras, Costa Rica, Jamaica, Antigua and Barbuda, the top three teams move to the next round. If Jamaica can't beat in that three, then they need to drop football. I don't like drop the football. Your assessment is poor. Mm. We need to stop cloud our minds with our overseas players. Yeah. Karim, you again. 19-year-olds overseas don't miscontrol overseas. Big up. And big up yourself to Andre Daly. Unseen Sports TV, the players are not at the same level as the top teams in the region. And you know this very well. I know what you're talking about. Big up Andre Daly.
Well, unseen. But if you're going to be saying that you don't believe that we are not below those in the region, remember, you're one coach in unseen. But again, it's your opinion still. We can't say that.
I believe
But
we start to late prepare the youth to get them together. That's my problem. I mean, I believe so we have quality.
all right, on a quality level, so you think
Have
that
quality.
so you believe that we're on the same level as other teams in the region pertaining to quality.
Yeah. And more I come to add to that because I told Vadim youth of see, so 12 best out of the country already, and then the others are make up by the overseas players. We're not supposed to come with a control problem.
No, but that's kind of still flabbergasted where you believe, where you honestly believe, say, on a quality level, you don't think the players
Problem of
overseas.
so all right. So this is how I believe, you know. All right. Sometimes it's not the individual capabilities of a player that make you lose the game. It's it's a for me it's the players playing with each other, knowing the tactic. It's more tactical. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, man, I hear you.
Make you lose sometimes. Make you lose most of the game, you know, right? Because I can see game where we not tactical, no time, I will win. But because we have individual brilliances.
Yeah. So you think that's okay?
No, it's not. And that's why I always stress on the point that the period of preparation is poor, but the quality of players is there. That's my opinion. Fear opinion. That's my fear opinion.
Hold on, the last comment there. If that is true, then leader should have known that you can only play under 21. So even if you play at 17, you can't play again. FIFA rule.
I say
If
go.
that is, I don't know.
First, no, you
Uh,
were that. Thank you for this useful update. Jamaica under 20 must have a great shout to get past first base top three. I mean, all right, people. So one correction: if Fuzzy gets a assistant for the under 20, he will go to the Caribbean Championship with Waterhouse. If he does not get an assistant, he will stay. All right. So if he goes, the team will be run by the assistant and the person in charge of the technical.
committee,
No,
technical.
not the technical committee. Technical director of the country's national football. So nobody don't quote me wrong, you know. So I correct myself, you know. You understand me? I say
I
correct
don't think
myself.
we are getting those UK players owing to naturalization issues. So that
Hmm?
read the comment to Ian just put.
All right. Put it this way. I think most of the players are players that are Jamaican born. Work on.
But do they have their passport though?
Yeah, man. I'm sure about one. Actually, I'm sure about two.
5 that year?
Five left.
No, 5 that. 5 beside that.
Oh, five. Oh. So, a Newcastle not play now. That this sound like the provisional squad. On the easy, man. Good. Then he still have,
Yeah, but
Devin
now
still.
like unseen, yeah, me you want comment on that where you say, the squad where you said for the Catalonia game.
Hmm.
You believe that? Well, yeah, you gotta say yeah, cause
No, that's what I'm saying. I want me hear and never hear this from JF. And so I'm saying, look, a bird tell me what I want, and we come share to the people.
but now
I
like
don't
man,
know
not
what
too.
I don't know what JF will update and say maybe it's the training squad or it's for selection to who to go. Then can't say anything when they come, put out
Yeah,
them things
that's
on the
true.
group.
That's true. But in my
So
personal opinion, I don't like that side. To be honest,
so people can quote me and say, yo, a team they gonna go to Catalonia. Me never said that. You understand me I say? So if you think me say so, I just correct myself.
so Ian said none of the 10 players were not born in Jamaica.
What them
And if
say?
you see that,
Where
none
are
of the
they?
players, the last comment, man.
Hold on there,
So
because I'm so reached on this man. The under 20 team going to get an international friendly before the tournament. I don't know.
I doubt that.
Thanks unseen. That local contingent sounds good. Glad to see Korea Bemba get another look. If Tapa was still around,
Wouldn't
that
happen.
wouldn't happen. I'm not like that. Hey, stop. Trial still taking place. Wow. Yeah. King can play in the MLS. Of course, King can play in the MLS. Unseen, are you a strong supporter for your needs to up and improve coaching standards in Jamaica football?
Yeah, so unseen so I can have some issues. Well, Ian, thanks for that particular update. So based on what you said, the 12 players that was mentioned, 10 of them don't have their, well, 10 of them probably won't be available due to some issues for them getting their documents, which is sad, in my honest opinion. But I have to just keep hopeful. As the unseen say, in believe the squad is good enough, so I have to just keep. You hear that unseen?
I hear what you say, but a comment that me not know how credible that is.
Nah, man, you don't know Ian Campbell, man.
Understand? Who's in Ian Campbell? You have to
You
tell
don't
me.
know him, man, then, man. You
Me
don't know
not know.
YouTube.
No, me not know Ian Campbell. You have to tell me now.
Anything where Ian Campbell say pertaining to overseas players,
Hmm.
just believe are true.
No,
Just
we
believe.
can't just believe us. So when you're telling me who he is.
All right, then. No worry yourself.
Just tell me now. Me not say nothing. Me not say I'm wrong or I'm right. Just when you
But me
tell me who
can't,
he
but
is.
me say just leave it as is. As what we say, the man said 10 of them are not born in Jamaica, so they will have to get necessary documents, then it will be an issue. So we can almost count it out as we him say. We may not have those, we may not have 10 of the players coming to represent us.
Yeah. Well. Me
So
sure say last night me talked to a couple of the youths then and me see the invitation letter sent to them. So me don't know where Ian Campbell gets the information from, but you know it go already.
see Alex, I say Alex Reed just tell the man work a passport office, that's why.
Okay.
So
Yeah, but why
remember
why JFF would have sent invitation letter and they don't have them in passport? I don't
huh?
understand that. Why JFF would have sent invitation letter and they don't have the
But,
passport?
but would you be surprised if they did?
But that not make sense to me.
I'm not surprised by the JFF. Them probably thinks everything I sort out. And then there might be issues with the players then because the player then probably say, yo, yes, we are going to come. So them send out the invitation to them. And then the issues with the passport.
All right,
Remember,
so
you have to send the invitation sometime before, and you can't just do it last minute. So probably them just send the invitation just for familiarities. They have to do it just in that sense. But if the man tells you there's issues with that sense, then there may be issues.
maybe. Well,
But
our next problem that again for the team. Dear God. If I say go, which is possible, but based on what me see, I'm sure 3 players have them passport already out of the 10.
3 out of the 10.
Mhm.
So 10 overseas players you get called.
Well, 10 and 13 at 23. So 23 man squad, no so.
So at 13 local based players and 10 overseas.
Right. If you add it up, so that's the number. All right, so Richard asks, Antin Sports, are you a strong supporter for the need to up and improve coaching standard in JA football? Yeah, man, that may applaud the JFF on trying to get the coaches' minds up to international standard in Jamaica. But the thing is, a lot of people who have them degree and anything, they still have to go back and do the D license and I do the C license. And if they want to continue, they have to do the B license and the B license and the A license and go pro, which I believe is true. However, I think that the mindset of voluntarism in coaching in Jamaica a mash up football. You understand me? Because the man now get paid, brother, nobody can get accountable. Lot of these persons who coach in Jamaica now get paid now. Pay.
Yeah, me know that. Me know that. Me know that
Teaching,
man.
if they not look at teaching with it, they're not getting a pay version. So, a man will come at training today and tomorrow and can't come for many reasons. You get me, I say? You man a bus here for come at job and him not talk, I don't for them thing that reach me, when me a volunteer, You get me, I say? No for them thing that reach me when time I get a little stipend. Sometimes now the bus here for go work as a coach. So a whole heap of little logistics the coaching thing in Jamaica. You understand? A certain people get like the top man them when I coaching will get good pay and everything coaching.
You have too much
So
clothes Jamaica.
sometimes the assistant will work with the man them. Now I get little bit and nothing can't come work with. So one coach have to do everything the man will get paid. So imagine one coach to 30 boy. He must have teach defense attack. One and I try to work on the individual weaknesses and them strength too. Period. So you see the problem we have in Jamaica now.
No, me get all of that and see. No, I think some I get that I understand that
So
But
even if the man them learn and improve them think pan, the resource, the manpower is not there. All right, look at it this way. If you have 5 B license man I work with one team, and each one of them specialize in our area, in our club in Jamaica, I think the club should dominate.
I mean, in theory, yeah. In theory.
Right. But that's go on a Man City now. All of the coaches there are big qualified coaches and they are placed in different areas in their
But
teams.
it's not just Man City alone.
All right. I know
All clubs in Europe, you have each club have them manager. Then them have
Right.
the defense trainer, midfield
Right.
trainer, goalkeeper coach, all of them things. Yeah, I know all of that.
Right. In Jamaica, you don't have that bridging.
Because everybody, the thing about it, and you heard Mr. Maxwell say it, in Jamaica, a man might have him coach, a defensive coach, but yet still, our him say goes. You don't believe so that happen. A coach don't want to take talk because him are the main man. Him want to make sure say nobody him have to call all shots. He don't want to take no opinion from nobody.
What me can tell you now is that the coaching course where we are learning now, teach you to work with team, brother, work with a team, brother. All of the topic that we are doing, they have to have teamwork, brother. You have to can work with team, it's a nah pass. 4 man in our group or 5 man in our group and everything we're doing in the course then. So you better help a weak man. See if you have a team member a week, Chevron in the course, you better help him, else you're gonna feel that or get an incomplete. So if them when them start work and them don't want teach coach you them like what them learn the thing for coach you them, brother. That means that them just do it for pass, they not do it to improve the football in Jamaica. Because the man never teach the right thing.
But that's all life. But that always happen. People do things just to pass the exam, and when them go out, them do the own thing. Them just want the paper.
Right. But you can't blame the man who teach the man them then. Blame the The
Me
coaching
never,
money will go.
me never yet, me never. I have never yet blamed the man
See
who
what
I
I
teach
say?
them.
But when I tell you about the logistics, so I go and still like coaching thing. Cause to me, I know it. I feel it. I know it. You get what I say? Me spend 400,000 to go to college to go to coaching. And it's still, me still have to come spend 30,000 to do it. It's me can't coach. And then me have to go up to the sea license now for coach at high school. You get what I say? Because them I get rid of a man who have degree, can't coach, and you have to get him C license. A man who have level 2, have to get him C license. And before you reach this, so, you have to have a C, you have to have a D license. You get
Yeah,
where I come
so
from?
yeah, but no, it's just that all that I do is tell a man, say, brother, you know, if you gotta worry about go to college for be a coach, you just need to get your license. You do what you need for to get your license, and you're good.
Yeah. And
The
next thing
school,
now,
the school, them probably not like that because them probably are gonna lose money.
yeah, because football needs to become professional. Because watch
Yeah,
this now. Look on this now. A coach, a man who I teach PE in high school. You remember my work from 8 o'clock, you know. I have to reach school 7 o'clock. I have to go sign in. I have to, revise for him work with him or give class. You understand? Sometimes I have 3 different class. Sometimes I'm a supervisor. They have meetings and all that. When them
yeah,
done for 3 o'clock, you have to go coach the youth them every day. I stress, you know.
tired and them can't.
Think about it.
But honestly, believe it.
The school
In
them don't
my
want to
world,
pay a coach neither.
all right. You see, in my perfect world, in a footballing sense, you see, once a child reach 13 or 14,
Mhm.
he would not go on regular high school. That's what me believe. 13, 14, if you realize that child have a particular footballing ability, he would not go he would not go on normal high school. Because you have that child going to a normal high school, the school's main thing is the education. And then sports are come second. And education is important, yes, but in a sense like that, we're not, there's a lot of players who lose just based off of that knowledge alone. Because you can't, I'll tell people this, it's about time we stop mix sports with education.
Not about sports education. You
No,
mean
as in like
academia.
school,
Academia.
academia,
Academia,
yeah.
yeah.
We need to stop mix it together because one of the dumbest thing me hear somebody when Isadi come out to the rule and I say, yo, if you not have this, you cannot play
But
for
you
your
know, see how
school.
the league, look different with they when them relax it.
Yeah, it I gonna look better because all
You
right,
see a team like KT a play good.
all right, you see that what that do, that mash I will for you me know, that mash up,
Mm.
that one rule there, because I know everybody I go good in the academic in the academic
And
sense.
and and them time them a look on the school youth them to put them in the national team too. And if them did open it up, them more people that get found, more good talent that get found.
Found exactly. So
Yeah.
all them thing that need to come into play. But no, that's a very controversial topic. So I mean, I really want to talk about it because a lot of persons I might say, "Yo, foolishness matter because education is everything." Um,
No, academia
academia is
different.
everything here. Them
Mm.
I go always want to say that. So which me can't say nothing wrong because
No,
in
but
a
you got a point.
Jamaica, we're in a society right now where the youths them really and truly academia is really lacking in some sense. But some of them youth, them I guarantee, some of them youth, them get pushed to the wayside because them academia never good. But me guarantee, so they had a particular skill, but because they never have the academia, they weren't allowed to really go into that. So them end up lose interest in that. So it's just a mix up. I'm just saying about time I would try for. But as I said, my thinking, once a child reach 13, 14 year old, if you realize that child has the ability to play football at a very high level,
But
would I
you
remove
pursue
him?
him career.
May I remove him from a regular high school. May I put him in a footballing school.
All right, put it this way. With I try my best to get him in a structure where he can improve on his talent. So if him a go college out school out here, me encourage him to pass all them CXC them. What him a go do?
Yeah,
Right?
but
But if
unseen, not
he's not that type of person, a straight football.
so that's why I say put him in a footballing school.
Right. So if him a person
Cause
who pass,
remember, footballing school, and football alone them teach a lot of things,
right,
But
then
it's
you go
just that
school same way.
It's just
It
that
just
in that it does that football in that sense is the main thing. So them still teach you maths and English mainly.
right.
Them not gonna mix up no bag of chemistry and all of them thing there. Where real and truly not probably him not interested in. They might teach them. They will teach him a foreign language. At most likely be Spanish. They will teach that, but football will be the main thing.
That are the main thing.
That are the
But
main thing.
you
So
know
we
what the
can.
next thing what people don't understand? 'Cause in a school they will tell us, say, yo, I make it what the percentage chance you make it to the professional player.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm mash up you the mentality. You get what
Yeah,
I
that's
say?
that's a matter of like take them out of regular schooling because teach all right.
That's
We
what
can
it
guarantee
is.
say enough teachers them jealous. A
But
teacher don't want to see a teacher don't want to see a student when I do not in school come become rich. Me can tell you that
mad. And you
because
work so
that
hard and then you go kickball and make so much money over them and I drive big
exactly.
car.
Me can guarantee say enough teacher don't want that. Me know a teacher was said that to me already when me I go to school. Them not see it fear if you know say somebody go out and just a kick football and I become multi-millionaires while them they are teach and not have nothing. Me
You know
hear
me
teacher say that already.
you
Me
know me
hear
not
teacher
believe
say that
that
already.
parents know how much money a footballer can make.
No, all right. Me never tell you the story what happened to me one day in one taxi already.
Mm-hmm.
Me in a taxi one day we on bridging and we are reason. And like she just remember with the argument, but when the woman I say yo, oh me that talk about Sterling when Sterling just got City. And we I say yo, and she I say yo, footballer. She I say yo, she don't want to fear pity them go play no sports and because sports don't make money. So me look on her and I say, wait say a while ago. And I said to her, she said football don't make money. So I say, you ever hear the name Raheem Sterling before? She said, yeah, she see him, she hear the name already. I see him in a picture and thing. So I said, you know how much money Raheem Sterling make a week? She said, no. I said, Sterling make 45 million Jamaican dollar a week. You said the look what she look, you said the look what she look around for me alone.
Mm.
You see any grand pitney where she have?
Mm.
A football them gonna play.
You're hoping I remember I'm glad that.
Yeah, because
Hoping I brain bossy.
because I said to her, say, you know, how much you think? I asked her how much money she think. How much money she think Sterling make, yeah. She said, well, probably 100,000 Jamaican dollar a month or blah blah blah. What she said, I said, wait, what? I said, no, let me tell her the amount. The woman jumped. She did it in her front seat and the woman literally jumped. And them thing that I say, oh, people just not understand.
You see the
Sports is the biggest business in the world.
you don't know that legal business.
Legal business in the world. Brother, I'm not call them thing their business. Them thing they're not business. Sports is the highest paying business in the world. If a child can play basketball, a player in the NBA, you know, the least a player can make in the NBA a year, you know, I think 800,000 a year, you know, US, you know. The least a player can get in the NBA, you know, per year. And that is just you literally not get no
And
game.
them have them cap and anything there. And you still make money.
So just imagine you know as a player, you're not a star, you know. You're just a regular player and you can make all a 5 million US dollar per year.
Even at the USL League 3, USL League 3, you get
Exactly.
2,500 US a month.
Exactly. Look on all them things. And them thing them help and say, yo, the
3
opportunity
square meals a day.
people that's what I said,
And however
Jamaicans
money that's still in about it, better than Jamaica League by far. Who get so much
yeah.
money out there a
And
month?
and the USL is not America's top league.
And that's another top league.
And every single player in the USL have to get paid. And I say some players in a club at Jamaica, I know not every single player at Jamaica get a good money. So we only talk about the top
No
players.
man, the minimum are 2,500.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Minimum.
And the
And you
minimum.
can get more than that. Depending
So
upon your
just imagine
performance.
that.
Plus bonus.
But the top players in our JPL, I guarantee say you don't have 6 players. Well, you don't have 10 players in a JPL and make that a month. So that's what I say. People
Some
need
the cap for some players, some club are 60,000, 80,000. Or you go over that, you make 100,000. You're good, you have to score a whole heap of goal, like buy a grave and
wait
them
a
man get
month,
out. Yeah,
60,000 a month.
yeah, and 80,000 cap. And some people may make 100,000, depends on how they perform. I tell you.
So that's what I say still pertaining to that. Still, I say we need for develop. I
Must
think
say
the
a call center
education,
working about a call
I
center
think,
working.
I think the education need for be where parents get an understanding. I can think more parents now. I get an understanding now. It's because them grew up. I follow sports, overseas sports. The next generation have a better understanding of what sports can do. I think that there is a bit because you can see more parents now support them children more than before. Am I lying? Because normally when some students are playing, the parents now go watch them play. But no, you see students are participating in the activities. You see them, you see the parents with them because them understand. So sports is one of the fastest way to get out of poverty.
See, so, the school system, see, sometimes appear, and really the principal the problem, and sometimes are the board member them. You see the
No, I
board,
know that the
you
board
see the
and the whole
board member
boy.
them, brother. You see the board member them, brother. You see, if they're not with the plans or the principal have, problem. Or if them react slowly reactive to things,
All right,
a problem.
all right. Me now go the board. I understand the board is the one that in charge of everything. So
Yeah, man.
the board is the one that in charge of everything because even look at say schoolboy football. In my opinion, I think schoolboy football for play for at least 8 months a year.
Hmm?
Me think schoolboy football is if them have everything as is right now.
They have not got that because school is not for development of football.
Yeah, but
High schools are
I
not
know
for that.
that. Me know that but as
They
what I
not got.
say, because of how things is right now, the clubs them not do it. So come here, the club them not do it. Honestly, the club them not doing it.
The government have to come with something and say, all right, schools, please to focus on sports. Also, sports supposed to become one of the main thing. I only way, you see me?
But that's the thing. That's what I say, yo.
Ministry
We
of
keep
Education
on.
would have to, put something
Mr.
in place
Butler,
for that.
me hear Mr. Butler say something one time, and up to this day it resonate with me. And a long time Mr. Butler say,
Mm.
if you put a fish in the water, him swim and kill you for life. Swim for days.
You can't take
Best
him back.
swimmer ever. But if you get that swim for jump, that fish, same fish for jump over a wall, he would never do it. He would never do it for climb the wall. So you cannot be teaching everybody the same way.
Same way.
So you have a child that you see he has a talent for artistry, right? Help him get that. Don't stop him from draw. All you do, you encourage him, say, yo, don't draw up on the wall. Let's come to art class and draw a year so. We can probably sell your art overseas. Millionaire. No. We in Jamaica will have the theory say, no, we want him to turn lawyer, doctor, all them things there. Alright, Ansi, the reason why Jamaicans have a bad experience whenever they go to hospital? Majority of the doctor them and nurse never want to be a doctor and a nurse.
Reality.
Majority of them don't want to be that. So when them go there, that's why them treat people bad. Somebody will really love healthcare, You can see them, when you see them, like when them come in, them literally care about you,
Hey, me there my yard, I'm look out for the police, some trainee police that run some girls, some pretty girl, office girl, me see her running a virgin. And a ball, And some what we going to this one,
Exactly, but
You
the thing about it,
understand?
them have to do it
Them do it
because
because they want a break, like
exactly. But guarantees enough of them that them never. I say them never want to do it, but them have to go in at the profession. Sometimes the parents even push them in a certain things as well. So when people, me not say what them a do right, but me know that the main reason why doctors and them people stay as well them stay. Them never really and truly want to be a lawyer and a doctor and anything. So when people come to them, when they do them job, them have attitude towards it because they never really want to do it in the first place.
true.
And that's what we need to stop do as a country. We need to make sure so whatever profession somebody decide to be, they can make an honest living out of it. Somebody want to be an engineer. So my time I look on some site, most of the money I work on a site, them can't really them barely can even afford lunch and them thing there.
You know.
Whereas in other countries in the world, anybody skilled laborers get paid more than anything else, except Jamaica. Because what have it say, I just cruff alone work on site. Them thing they need for stop until it stop. Me no see it ever. Me no see that if I got Jamaica itself, I got change itself. So
That'll be a problem, man. What a question I say now. In this old days, no matter how brilliant the students was, we had to play some sports, football, cricket, and tracks in school, and still expected to be successful academically.
yeah, I think a JC lawyer attack. I mean that attack. So I tell him, me say my experience. Me can only talk about how me know JC stay.
Mm.
Yeah. So I think other thing that I say pertaining to the fact how the whole development with sports thing.
Yeah, people with the 1 hour and 36 minutes, we have a rest, go do some work, me go me hustle, Alright, so we have some much to go ref and things. So I have 10 more minutes and then we can close off the show. So we could just finish, talk about, look about the under 20 same way, and share what mine and things.
And that
Alex
thing.
Reed, big up yourself. See you, man. All right. So, one of the thing them we the task someone get the fans them and thing is, go and check up on the other teams them like the Honduras, the Mexico, and have an idea on those teams. Myself, if I go do some research on the team that we have to play, so we can really, have an idea and see we can match up players them to them and thing and see what can happen. You understand? That is very important.
The only thing with me can say so far,
Mm.
the US team, trust me, they look deadly. We look extremely. The US team looks extremely deadly. They are very promising. I wouldn't be surprised if they won the whole tournament.
So all right, so you say now, how much team qualify for the under 20 World Cup? How much team qualify from Concord?
Hold on there. I'm gonna see under 20 World Cup.
Mm-hmm. So we can put out some credible information so you can understand.
Uh, 20 World Cup. Alright, so
All right, so Alex, 4 teams.
4 teams from CONCACAF.
All right, so 4 teams from CONCACAF for sure. For reach the semi-final and qualify. So people hear that? They reach the semi-final and qualify. No, no, the group them set already, right? Who you think? Oh, who you think Jamaica will go through that group? Best third place are second of the group. What do you think, Pierre?
Um, I want to see our Finnish squad first. That's what I have Antigua in our group,
So
so
you want to see them get the squad together and then play a practice game against a team?
yeah, I can't just see them
And
play
then
against. But if what Ian Campbell said was right, then
we're in a serious problem.
we're not seeing this problem
Serious
because,
problem. Serious problem.
which again, I don't. Most things that Ian Campbell normally says is normally true. So when it comes on to player naturalization, it's normally true. So I have to kind of I have to kind of taper my expectation in that regard right now, to be honest, because honestly it don't look good at this point. At this point, it don't really look.
Continue, Shaban. Continue.
Yeah, it don't really look good for us in this particular time. But again, hopefully everything can be sorted out. So let me see now. So Alex, confirm with me again with group members. We have Antigua, I think we have Honduras, and who else? Two finalists qualify for the Olympics.
Do not underestimate other
Other
teams in the
teams in
group.
the group.
We're not underestimating other team in the group. Right now, Jamaica at least expected to qualify. based on how Jamaica and them attack. So
Costa Rica, yeah.
we're putting other
So
teams over us.
so we have Antigua, Honduras, Antigua, Honduras, Costa Rica, and Jamaica in the same group.
We are beat with them, man. We are beat Antigua.
Sure.
Man, I asked me sure. And if we can't beat Antigua, then we don't make sense to play, Bridget.
Huh?
If we can't beat Antigua, we are going to play for.
I mean, we can't beat a JPL team, so.
You tell us it's unfair to use that game to judge the team and everything.
No, but as I say, unseen. Have you ever seen the Antiguan team play?
You never see, me see, what team name? Me see Tottenham come play Cavaliers in a tournament and Cavaliers beat them up. If it was a league format, you feel like Cavaliers can beat Tottenham in a league format.
But if I see the play, I can't say that because I don't know the players.
Mad.
I'm not going to use history. We don't know. I don't know the Antigua side. So it's unfair for me to say Antigua side no good. Because one thing I do know for sure, this current team that I've seen, the current team I'm seeing right now.
Who say under 20 team qualify? Right, Jimmy, I understand that.
It's a tragedy I say it wasn't even Spurs full team.
No, but at Tottenham, me see on the paper, so I don't know. I never go so deep still in a tragedy.
Yeah, but you can't use that because you use a name.
I still Tottenham.
A name you use.
Name my name.
So if Tottenham they feel like under 10 side that game, if we play against under 17, I will beat them. I Tottenham will beat them, but you don't feel good.
Speed, I go say no, you can't do that. No under 10 playing with under 17 players.
That's another point to me I make and see. But we are trying to make
so
it.
So the point they can't make, me can't answer the point because that not
You see that? Antigua has been practicing for 4 months.
If for 10 years, they can't beat it.
You remember what happened at the Olympic qualifiers? What everybody did say?
You
remember what everybody did say in the Olympic qualifiers? How much game we win in the qualifiers?
Hey,
no. How much game we win in the Olympic qualifiers?
Must have two game
win.
Brother, win 2 games.
But not even think we win a game.
Oh, you don't think so? Okay. Can we win 2 games?
The Olympic qualifiers are played in a jungle?
Olympic. I think you said the senior men.
Olympic qualifiers were
played. Never hear so good. Sorry about
the under 23 team.
We draw a game.
And look on opponents in those competitions.
Virgin, that team that we put together in that, say.
Good so players.
The players them should do better. I think the players them underperform.
So what the difference between
and the coaches
after the preparation and this preparation now?
What's the difference between? I think a better coach is there. I think some more professional players are gonna play.
But that was the same under 20 side with the draw with Mexico, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right.
So that's my difference.
So you get where everybody's skepticism come from now, right?
Yeah, so I understand, but I'm always saying, I can't understand where I come from. I understand, but me just now go say the youth them not gonna qualify. And forget them a fair chance. And they deserve the full support from
the federation. But the federation is not giving them the federation give them a fair chance.
True, but you remember so many times still we carried it. We basket still with the water,
Women will carry the basket with water.
Sometimes we qualify for World Cup during our World Cup season.
And see how much World Cup has Jamaica qualified for in total, regardless of how much World Cup.
So we can remember we qualified for
98. Yeah.
217.
Yeah.
And we qualified for under 20 already. And we qualified for a senior World Cup.
Alright. That's our 4 World Cups to qualify for.
And the girl them qualified for 1. A 1?
Yeah. So that's basically 5 World Cups Jamaica has qualified for. Now, how much years? That's not a basket for carry water, brother. That's not a basket for carry water.
What them on alright, so when we know about the 23. You see, from the team I qualify, if the team I qualify for the under 20 World Cup, the under 23 competition, you can use ages band from 2003 ball, 2002 ball.
Nah, man, in the Olympics, you're allowed to carry 3 players over the age of 23 for the
No, man, I'm
Olympics.
not about Olympics for the under 23 competition. So,
That is the under 23. That is the
right.
under
So
23 is
you
the
got have
Olympics.
no, man, I say you can use players who are born 2002.
What you talking about? This is the qualifiers for the Olympics as well.
Yeah, man. No, man, I said this team I got qualify I put this way, this team will qualify the youth them about 2002 so them can play at the Olympics or the Olympic qualifier.
Yeah, 'cause that is a under 23, and then we can carry 3 players over
No,
the
but
age of 23 as well.
people believe say I just them play alone about 2003 I will go. I will never have the 2002 players them in it. You understand?
That's our least our problem right now. We need to worry about winning them games in a group.
See, no believe so we gonna win them game. Yo, man, I don't believe in that Jamaica team. Yo, we can't beat. It's hard, man. It's hard, for real. Hey, Shaban, we have much for referee now.
Yeah, man. So if
All
anything,
right,
as
so
I
the
say,
last one
still,
is with all the problems Jamaica U20 has to still confident they will go through. Yes, Steady Roach. Thank you for working with Unseen Sports. Yeah, man, we have to
no,
confident.
the man I ask you if you're still confident.
Oh, with all the problems Jamaica U20 team has, you still
You're still
confident they will go
confident they will
through?
go through?
All right, hear me, I say, me believe in a fuzzy. Me believe in a fuzzy. And
Oh,
me like how fuzzy team I play in a Premier JPL. And me like how Georges play when them a play Money Cup, when them have the when everything that go well, and you can see the style of play, you can see the system and everything.
the
And
Manning
if
Cup team are the under 16.
the Manning Cup team, and if him
So no, never coach the Manning Cup team.
two of them coach the Manning Cup team, and if him can get the team fair play that way there, I feel like we can win. So that's my opinion. Listen,
All right.
we need the intervention of Minister Grange to get the passport for the place. So Shava, just tell the people them your final thoughts. No?
We need to go to Miss Grange and beg her to get the people in passport. That's my final thoughts. We need for us forward together, find some way to reach out to Minister Grange and beg her. Tell us how we make JLP win the next election if she get the people in passport sorted out. Just do that. That's my final thoughts.
People, that word is from Mr. Peart and not from Unseen Sports. Right. All right, people. So my final thought is I will, be for the boys and try to encourage them to do well. I will not say that they will not qualify. I will say they have a chance and they have quality, and I want to see them, showcasing their quality and let us and make us fans proud and change the hearts and minds of our diaspora football fans. All right, so that's the top. That's my opinion on the matter, and thanks to everybody to come on live to share their opinions and answer the title question. Thanks to Peart and Leader who joined earlier. Um, respect to everybody. You give me the support. I love that. Just continue to give me the support and share the live with your friends and family. Happy Mother's Day to all the commenters, mothers here today. And big up to all of the man them are jumping on the live. You understand what I say? All who pass through. And stay positive. We know you have more questions, man, but I have to go away, man. I have to go away. I have to go away, go do some work. You see me? I have to go away.
I think Formula might have a live coming up later. So if he does, you guys can jump onto that. So you can just keep an eye out for that.
All right, my people. Unseen Sports is out. Stay positive. Love God. Stay good. Out.